How to punctuate complex sentences. When you take a dependent clause and join it to an independent clause, we get what's called a complex sentence. If the dog jumps over the fence, he will get lost and hungry. We always insert a comma between the clauses when the dependent clause is coming first in your sentence. The comma forces us to pause and think, what happens if the dog jumps over the fence? Until we get an answer to that question, our sentence is not complete. But beware, no comma will be needed if the independent clause comes before the dependent clause. You'd still have a complex sentence, but no pause. He will get lost and hungry if the dog jumps over the fence. Stop for a minute and memorize the most common subordinators: after, although, before, because, when, whenever, until, while, since, if, and as. Subordinators always begin dependent clauses. After you memorize these subordinators, you will more easily spot where you need to insert commas. And if you begin a sentence with a subordinating conjunction, remind yourself to include your comma. But remember, there's no comma needed when the dependent clause comes after the independent clause. Let's practice writing complex sentences. Begin a sentence with a subordinator from the list. Because I am a great student, I will memorize the subordinating conjunctions. Use the comma if the dependent clause comes first. Now switch your clauses around and put your independent clause first, followed by the dependent clause. I will memorize the subordinating conjunctions because I'm a great student. No pause is needed, so no comma.